We are passing La Jolla, and we have not so far seen any sea lions here, but we know they are here. So hope to see them so we could get some pictures to you. And as you see, the sun has coming, and we will help it stay so we could have a nice sunset. We left San Diego in the morning, heading against Santa Barbara. It's a ride about 189 miles. During the night, we was passing to a Navy ship which was taking fuel. I assume they was lying together and was coming quite close to them. So I was about to 0.8 miles, and they thought that was a little bit too close. So they called me up and asked me to keep the distance 1 mile. And I could understand. They were more or less like sitting ducks. And after that we was coming up to Los Angeles and Long Beach, and was passing that and oil riggers. And now we have about 5 hours to Santa Barbara. The water has been like this, so we don't complain about that. And the sun is up, and during the night we had the moon shining on us, so life is good. Here we are coming to Santa Barbara, and it's very difficult to see the entrance to the harbor or marina. It was nearly looking like that we had to go up to the beach to reach the entry. But just before the beach there was the entrance to the marina. Foggy day. We left Santa Barbara around 12 today, and we have been on the way 5 hours now, heading to San Francisco. We estimate to arrive something about 7-8 p.m. tomorrow. Hopefully the fog will go away, so we could see the Golden Gate when we go in. It's quite cold also, so I will go into the wheelhouse. But anyway, we see a little sun and hope it will clear up tomorrow. This is our second day on the way to San Francisco. And we estimate to arrive about before 8 o'clock in the afternoon. It has been a little bit rough sea this night. We had the waves against us and it was pitching quite much. But now it's calm again, and we are just missing the sun. And we hope when we arrive to San Francisco that we will get the sun when we pass the Golden Gate. As you see, we have speed up a little. Normally we are just running on 8.5 knots, but to reach San Francisco before daylight we need to speed up a little. As you can see, the sea is quite calm. It's long period of the waves, about 1 meter wave, and a period of maybe 12-15 seconds. So it's quite okay.
Another milestone of our travel up to Alaska is of course Golden Gate and San Francisco. Here we come. We have been running the whole night and the day and been around 10 knots just to get in time, so we have daylight when we come in here. During the night it was quite windy. We had 25 to 30 knots wind, but in the morning it was going down, and since that it has been quite calm. We are coming in, the water is just turning around, so we will get a little current against us. It's about 1 knot's current against us for the moment. And as you see, we are more or less by ourselves. So I believed a little that it could be very crowded here, but it don't seem like that today. We will see when we're coming into the bay. There is of course many ships lying in the harbor, but it seems that we are the only one which will pass the Golden Gate now. It's a pity that it's so foggy, but nothing to do. It's this time of the year which is very much fog here, and we hope that when we come further in that it will clear up. We have seen 4 whales just within a few minutes here, and one just in front of us between the Golden Gate and our boat. Let's see if we are lucky in getting someone up here soon. There we have a whale again. So it's clearing up a little, and we could be lucky to see most of the San Francisco Gate at least. So our first evening from San Francisco, it's a little bit wavy, but not so bad. And we estimate to have a wind and waves in the nose the coming 2 days. Then it will be calm. Last night was quite windy and wavy. We had over 3 meter wave, and we couldn't keep up to the waves. We had to cross track. But now it's, since an hour ago, it has become to be quite much nicer. And the forecast is that it will be flat water nearly after midnight. So we are looking forward to that. And since it's quite wavy, we have difficulty to see any dolphins or whales. So we have only seen water and water. But everything is good on Ammonite, and we carry on. The day is ended. It has been most of the time quite wavy day. We had 30 knots wind in the nose most of the time, and it had been about 2.5–3 meters wave. But it has come a little bit calmer now, and I hope that I will get the best birthday present which I could get today or tomorrow, and that is a calm weather. The forecast is saying that, and let's hope that it's coming like that. We are just doing 5.4 knots to don't rush Ammonite too much. We had to take care of her. We don't want any damage on her. So we take it slowly, and that means that it will not take 4 days up to Vancouver. Probably at least 5, maybe 6 days. But okay, let's see how the weather is tomorrow. Over and out from Ammonite this evening. Today it's the 20th of July, and it's my birthday. And I did get my first birthday present already, in fact yesterday, 23 o'clock, when the water was becoming calm after nearly 2 days of 30–35 knots wind and 3 meters wave, 10 feet. And as you can see now, it's flat, and it's really nice. We estimate to have 3 days to go to Vancouver, because the last 1.5 day we was only doing 4–5 knots against the wind. We had to cross tack a little, and also not running too fast because of the wave was quite big. But now it's nice, and we think we will try to fish a little, so see if we get anything. Otherwise everything is okay. We have in the last 24 hours get quite much sleep, and the crew is in a good mood, and so am I. And coming back with a report late this afternoon to see if we did get any fish. It's really a nice day today. I'm standing in a t-shirt, and of course it's a little bit cold, but it's quite okay. And you can see we have still calm water, which we love, and you could also see that there are some clouds, but they are very low. We are running at 1200 RPM, and we are doing about 8.7–8.8 knots. We estimate to arrive to Vancouver within 2 days in the morning, and we have been looking at the weather. It's looking really good. It will be sunny, and it will be a bit over 20 degrees, so it will be very nice to be there, and the wash down on Ammonite, which is needed, will be quite nice. Good exercise, and the possibility to be a little bit sunburned. Yeah, that's all. We have not seen any whales today, but I'm sure they will come later on. We are fishing, but we have not had so far any success. But I'm sure that we get that also sooner or later. Maybe later. Good morning. The time is a little bit after 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm on my dog watch. We are about 3 hours from Cape Fidelity, not one of the most famous cape maybe, but it's a big cape for me. Have been running 4,000 miles to go around it, and as you can see, the weather is foggy, little rain sometimes. The wind is coming from the back. We have about 15 knots wind, so it's quite a comfortable ride. Our plan is to go in to the inlet of inside the passage and go against Vancouver. But it's quite a long distance, and it's on many places very big current. It could be up to over 5 knots. So you have to adjust your speed a little to come at the right moment. We are planning to make one stop and anchor at the late afternoon today, and start early in the morning for about 60 miles to Vancouver. We have not the last 15-20 hours seen any whales or dolphins, but maybe we will see it when we come to the inlet here.
We have now come to the inlet to the inside passage, or Strait Juan del Fuca, which is the inlet to Seattle and Vancouver. And as it's very often up here, what I have read is that it's foggy and rainy, and of course it's that when I'm coming here now. So I don't see much of it, but on this side we have the States, and on this side there is Canada. Okay?
Today it's a really sunny day, and we have just cleared in to Canada, and we are heading to a small anchorage, since we met a Swedish coming friends, which we have been following on the Facebook for a long time, and they sailed away from Sweden many years before me, and you can see them in our back here. They are coming, and we will have an anchorage about 5-6 miles from here. It's very beautiful here, and it's also warm, I must admit. It's even I don't think we have had so nice weather since we left San Diego, and that was in the beginning. When we was in San Diego, it was so nice. Here is really easy to go, but when you come in the small inlet, there is a very much current, and Ammonite is dancing around really. Even if she had a weight of 130 ton, she is really dancing and in the current. It's very strong. So we had to take care for that and learn a little about that.
Here we are heading to Bedwell Harbour to clear into Canada. And after that we will go to Montage Harbour, where we will anchor together with the moon. Montage Harbour is a very nice bay, very protected, and as you can see there are lots of boats. After a very nice evening and much information from Moon, they were leaving in the morning and we were going to go to Vancouver. We see North Vancouver here, and to the right in front of us we have the Vancouver Bridge, and here we see the center of Vancouver in the background.
We cleared in Canada yesterday, and it was very smooth. Just a telephone call, and we did get a number. Some you could see here, so that's our number. And we are just now, after one night out in a very nice anchorage, on the way into Vancouver. We have the wind with us and the current with us, doing about 12-13 knots, and estimate to approach the marina within less than an hour. And we will pass this bridge you can see here. There will be space enough for us. It's over 50 meters. It has been a little bit bumpy ride the last part here. It's very much current here, and when the current is going against the wind, we get the waves. But as you see now, we are running very smooth and nice. Probably it has been quite windy because just in front of us, that sail yacht you see there, the sail was damaged by the wind, so he had a little problem there.
So we have reached Coal Harbour Marina, just in the middle of Vancouver. It will be a few nice days here, but we will come back later on after Alaska. So a few days and then we head north.